Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and this video is going to show you how you can trade futures on mexc. I will cover the entire futures area, including how you can set up the right futures account, how you can adjust the amount of leverage that you want to trade with, and even how you can access the demo trading area to practice your futures trading before you jump in for real. Before we jump into this tutorial, if you do not yet have a mexc account, you can sign up to mexc using the top link in the description. Using that link will give you a bonus of $1,000 for signing up. So once you have either logged in or created your mexc account, to access the futures area, all we need to do is go up to futures right here at the top. And then you can see we have a few different tools that we can use in terms of futures. And then let's click into this top option, the USDT perpetual futures, as this is the most common way of trading futures and probably the one that you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. So this is the USDT futures area right here. And the first thing that we can do is we can go up to this top corner and we can choose the coin that we want to trade on. So we have all of these different options to trade between on futures. We have like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all of these coins right here. So in this example, let's stick with Bitcoin and we can trade Bitcoin futures. And then we are going to see the chart right here. So, I mean, the chart layout and everything that we see here is basically the same as spot. So we have the chart, we can play around with the chart right here, remove some of these indicators. We can then draw on the chart right here, so we can start drawing out trend lines. We can draw in some areas of support and resistance, and we can set everything up right here. Now, over here on the right-hand side, where we have the trading panel, this is where the real difference is between trading regularly on mexc and trading in this futures area. Because the first thing that we can do right here is you can see it says isolated right now, but if we click into this, we can switch between the isolated and cross margin mode. Now, this is very important because the difference between these two margin modes is going to make a massive difference in the amount of risk that you are taking. So isolated margin is the safer option because essentially what we do within margin is we kind of like block off a set portion of funds that we want to risk when we are trading futures. Because in isolated, what we can do is add funds into our account. So we would go from the spot account to the futures account. And let's say that I want to trade with 1000 USDT. Then I would just click on transfer. And then right here in my futures account, I'm going to have $1,000 to trade with. Now that is my entire collateral. And if I place a trade and get liquidated on that trade, well, the maximum that I can lose in the futures area is going to be the $1,000 that I added in. Whereas if we go to the cross margin area right here, this is going to use your entire account as collateral. So let's say, just as an example, that I transfer $1,000 in. So I'm on cross margin, I transfer my $1,000 in, and then I take a position that really moves against me. What happens within the cross margin area is not only is it going to use the $1,000 that I put in as collateral, but it's also going to use all of the other assets in my account. So let's say that I have another $10,000 that I'm holding in just random coins that I'm buying and holding right here. Well, if my position really moves against me, well, it's going to use all of those coins as collateral. So essentially, if you use the cross margin feature, you can enter in a really bad position and lose your entire account. You can get liquidated on everything. So the best way that I like to play this is the isolated margin area. This way, I know what I'm set to lose. I know that I can lose my $1,000 and I'm happy with that. I just don't want my entire account to be liquidated. So that is the difference between isolated and cross margin. Next to this, we can also choose the amount of leverage that we want to trade with. So this can go all the way from 1x leverage all the way up to 200x leverage. Now, something to keep in mind and something important is this 200x leverage is only going to be available on some coins. So think your higher market cap coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, coins like this, they will be available to trade with 200x leverage. However, some of the more obscure, more risky, lower market cap coins. So if I go over to meme right here, and we just go for like 1000 bong USDT, whatever this is, and I go to do some leverage right here, you can see I can get up to 125x leverage, which is still absolutely crazy on a token like this. But just keep in mind that with some of the lower market cap coins, you might not be able to trade with the full 200x leverage. Then from here, we can buy a market or limit, the exact same as we can with spot. So if you want to place a limit trade down here, let's say we want to buy at this level, all we would do is go up to the limit right here. Then we can set this to 0.0232. Enter in the amount that we want to trade with. Of course, select the leverage as well. So this is, let's say I want to enter in a 10x leverage trade right here. Then I have everything set up and ready to go. What I can also do is I can go for a stop loss and take profit. So let's say on this example, I'm going to go long when we come to this area. I think we're going to bounce off this area of resistance. If I'm going long, then I can also set a long take profit and stop loss. So I can also scroll back out here and let's say that, let's look for another area of support and resistance. Let's hit the 4-hour time frame. So I can actually see when zooming out that this is not the strongest area of support right here. And I might want to go for more of an area like this. You can see we've tested this a few times right here. So I'm going to set this to 0.21 instead, 0.21. And then I can set my stop loss to maybe this area of resistance right here. So if we break beneath this, then I'm going to exit. So let's enter that in. Let's say 0.0193, stop loss 0.0193. And then for my take profit, we can see a big area of resistance right here. So I'm going to place my take profit at 0.0291. 0.0291. I can now see the estimated profit and loss. So if this trade goes against me and hits my stop loss, then I will be losing $68. And for the take profit, I would be making $324. If we adjust the position size right here, of course, that is going to change as well. And then we can just go down and open the long and open the short. Now, what I would recommend if this is your first time ever trading futures is mexc has this awesome feature, if we go back up to futures, to do a demo trading. So we just click into demo trading right here. And this is going to give you like a demo trading amount that you can trade with and basically practice your trading. So this is the demo trading area, and essentially you can just trade with fake money, just numbers on a screen, and it doesn't really matter if you win or you lose. So you can basically use this area to make sure that you are getting the right orders in, that you are doing everything correctly, because especially with margin, you don't want to be doing this the first time with real money. So we can go over to the margin area right here. Go down and click on claim demo crypto. Right here, they will let you start off with $50,000. So claimable right here, it will say 50,000. So you can claim that right there. And then it will add 50,000 to your account. Now in mine, I've been trading a little bit, so I've got this up to about 129,000. As you can see, I was just messing around with this and I made a nice little $86,000 profit on a SHIB short right here. So that was pretty fun. So it can be pretty fun in this regard as well. Like I would never in real life place a 200x leverage short on SHIB, but because this is a demo trading account, well, I can do that. But basically what we can do is let's go into the 15-minute time frame right here. Looking at this, I think Bitcoin is going to go down a little bit more. So let's place a market order this time. Market order essentially means that you are either going to buy long or go short at the current market price. So in here, let's choose the margin first of all. Let's once again go for a 200x leverage. We can then enter in the amount that we want to trade with. So you can either enter the amount in right here, or we can just use this slider along the bottom to choose the position size. So I'm going to go in with all of it. Then we can place a take profit and stop loss. So because I'm going short, I'm going to do that right here. Then let's look for some areas of support and resistance. I mean, this is a pretty small area of resistance right here, but I'm going to go for this. So let's say 66,500 for the stop loss, 66,500. And then the take profit, I'm going to go right down to here. And I'm going to say 65,100. So let's go 65,100. Then I can see the profit and loss once again. Let's enter into this short right here. And then it's going to give me a liquidation alert because I'm obviously close to liquidation. But then down here, if I go to open position, this is what it's going to look like. So this is why I really like the demo trading area, because it's essentially going to reenact basically a copy and paste an exact simulation of how the real trading platform is going to look. So you can play around with this, you can see how everything works, you can take some trades before you ever go into margin. And then along the bottom here, we can see the trading pair, the position, the average entry price, the profit and loss, and all of that good stuff. So if we go back into the regular futures area, I am no longer demo trading right here. That is how all of this works. So you basically come in, you can use your chart, you choose the margin mode, whether this is isolated or cross, you set your leverage amount, choose your position size, and then you can go long or short. Now, another important thing that I want to mention inside of futures is what is the difference between this USTD perpetual futures and the coin perpetual futures. So essentially, we can either choose between these by clicking here, or we can go over and flick this between USTD or coin. So the main difference between these is just the underlying asset. With USDT, you can trade with USDT and you get access to a lot more currency pairs. Whereas with coin, you can trade between Bitcoin and the actual US dollar. So rather than having the USDT stablecoin, you trade with the actual currency of USD. So the one that I always personally go with is USDT. You can just do more with this and there's more coin pairs. But Coin M is also an option if you want to trade with USD instead. Inside of futures, we also have futures events. And this is basically just some competitions and rewards that mexc put on to encourage traders to use leverage. So we can see right here, if we go into futures MDay, this is going to allow us to trade futures and claim huge daily rewards. So we can basically see that if we trade 45,000 USDT, we receive one ticket. And then one ticket is going to put us into this reward pool and basically give us the chance to win $74,200, which is pretty cool. We can see some other events if we go down. So we can go into like pre-hype right here, check out the event details. And once we click in, this is basically going to tell us everything that we need to know about this event and how we can earn the bonus that comes with the event. Personally, I'd never really use these. This is only for really big traders that are trading with hundreds of thousands of dollars on leverage. So this is an area that I don't really use, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Within futures, we also have the copy trading area right here. This is basically where you can find traders that you want to shadow and copy. And it's basically going to shadow them. When they buy, your account will buy as well. When they sell, your account will sell as well. And if they are a profitable trader, then you will make a lot of money. If you want to see a full breakdown on the copy trading area, where I go in detail, show you how to find the best traders and everything like that, I will leave a link to that in the description of this video. But that is a breakdown of the futures area. The main one that you will be sticking to is this USDT perpetuals area. And then you can go through and use all of the tools that I showed you in this video, especially the demo account to practice trading. And then you can trade on futures for real and hopefully make some profit. So that is how you can trade futures on mexc. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.